Meaning, as a result, that many of the condominium investors right now who are offloading their properties because they're either facing negative cash flow. Today's video, I'm going to break down why, in my opinion, the best time to buy a condo is now until March and April in Toronto if you want to buy low. Let's get to it. Hello everyone, this is Sam from SaberiSixRealEstate and Remax Realtron Realty Inc. As always, you can find my contact information in the description box. Feel free to get in touch with any questions you have and subscribe, comment, rate, and review if you want, if you find my content enjoyable and informative. If not, as I always say on this channel, feel free to do the opposite. I'm open to feedback, and if you don't like my video, you don't like it, so don't subscribe. So earlier, I would say, a couple of months ago, I forgot the exact date, but I made a video talking about why people should hold off on buying condominiums until 2021 because prices were gonna drop. And if you wanna buy low and you can afford to wait, the best time to buy would be 2021. Basically, including in that, I was figuring in December as well. Although December is technically 2020, starting to look in December and then taking the purchase process into 2021 would be the best. And since that video, and it's not as if I'm some genius, I was just looking at the numbers, but since that video, my predictions have been coming true. Prices have been steadily declining into 2021, and at the time I'm recording this video, this is December. So they were happening at a pace that actually exceeded my predictions. I was on the conservative side of things. Well, many of you have gotten in touch with me asking, well, if 2021 is the best time to buy, when in 2021 would be the best time to buy? Before I answer that, let's just go through some facts of the matter to reinform ourselves. First, you can look at this video where I discussed the 90K drop in average price in downtown Toronto per condominium across condominium types. Another video I made, 11 to 10 locations, you'll see on the screen, I forgot the exact number, but number of locations in Toronto where condo prices fell the most from 2019 to 2020 year over year. And in that video, some of the locations had a 100 to 200K plus drop in average price of condominiums. So we have seen this immense drop in condominium prices going into 2021. For this reason, right now, I think the best time into 2021 to look to buy a condominium would be from January to April the latest. Now, let me break this down for you for a second. Now, this is not to say, and please keep this in mind, that April, May, June prices will not be low. Compared to last year, year over year, April, May, June into the summer months, we'll still see lower average prices year over year compared to the previous month. So please do not mistake me as saying that the prices will start to increase after March and April. It's pretty much clear right now as of this moment that until March, we are most likely not gonna see the borders open to the same extent they were open prior to the pandemic. Meaning immigration and migration into Canada, into Toronto, is greatly reduced. Meaning, as a result, that many of the condominium investors right now who are offloading their properties because they're either facing negative cash flow, and the lack of cash flow or the lack of rental income is also adversely affecting the market value of the commodity in terms of appreciation, which is a condominium. If they have now migration and immigration to look forward to and they can weather the storm, they will most likely either not sell or they will start pricing in the immigration to come, and as a result they will start pricing in the cash flow, whether it's an end user or an investor can receive from this condominium. So just think of it like this, to put it succinctly. Closer you get to the middle of the year, you run the risk of not being able to buy at the best price. If you can, and if you can afford in terms of timeline and monetary resources, if you can afford to buy sooner, I think the sweet spot for a lot of people would be January until mid-March, April the latest. The sooner the better. Once again, let me just reaffirm this. Not saying that prices will start skyrocketing and you have to buy now. If you want to wait until April, if you want to wait until potentially June, you can feel free to wait, because I see prices still being lower than last year, but not as low as right now. Anyways, that was a quick video. If you have any follow-up questions, feel free to ask in the comments. As well, email me with any questions or inquiries. Subscribe, comment, rate, and review. And thanks for watching. Stay in touch.